You don't have to think about so many variables. You know it's just all you've got. You're not saving anything. This is what it's all about.
There's Kyle Busch, yet to win in any of the NASCAR 3 Major Series at Martinsville. 0 for 30. Hopes to change that today. Maybe if he could do it from the pole, it would be even better for Kyle.
I'm sure he has in mind to sweep this weekend. What he came here with the intentions of doing. Ooh, good first lap. 77 for Kyle. That's clean racetrack here. Let's see if he can dip that thing down in the 60s. Tyler Reddick goes to second. Larson third right now. Better, but a 73.
We're flirting with the 60s, but we just can't quite get there.
John Hunter with an 80 jumps to second. Now Larson second with a 77.
I look for this 8 truck to be really strong this afternoon. It's going to be so much fun to watch the youngsters. Oh, we got loose off 4. Lost his momentum back.
Kyle Larson has gone back into the second position with a 1977, just 400ths off Kyle Busch. There's Kyle Larson.
Run one more if you want to. Careful, she's still going.
You could hear him hammering that rev limiter down there at the end of the straightaway.
8 of the 12 have logged the time so far in this final round.
I used to love a rev limiter when I raced here because I wasn't smart enough to figure out where to let off. When it started making a funny noise, I knew it was time. A lot of drivers use that rev limiter for timing purposes.
Ben Rhodes, our fastest truck from round 2. There he is, the Alpha truck, the Toyota.
He wants to be the alpha dog when this session's over.
Cameron Haley currently second quickest.
He's in the green, guys.
All right.
A 69 for Ben Rhodes.
All right. That's awesome.
You said you'd have to get into the 60s. He did it. Let's see what Johnny Sauter can do.
Remember, Sauter has the least laps on his tires. He only ran 1 lap in that first session.
Rhodes is faster yet on this lap. If he can hold it, he goes to 65.
That's impressive.
Sauter up to third with a 75.
There's Daniel Suarez.
We talk about the veterans. You know, when you talk about who's going to win at Martinsville, you always say Matt Crafton. You say Johnny Sauter, Timothy Peters.
That's good.
Those are the guys we talk about. But Ben Rhodes and Cameron Haley, William Byron, they said, we got a little something we want to show you. John Hunter Nemechek got loose during this qualifying run. He's not going to have the time he hoped for it, but he's certainly going to be a contender today.
On board with William Byron. He was in the green until he lost off turn 2.
It's a great debate, the experience versus the youth. And most of the time, the experience wins out here at this racetrack, but we've got a lot of young guys here chomping at the bit.
A couple of Toyotas at the top of the board with Ben Rhodes and Kyle Busch. There's Busch's teammate, Daniel Suarez. Suarez currently 6th. Just under 1 minute remaining as Cole Custer is going to make it a run.
93 on lap number 1 for Cole.
That could get down in the 70s pretty easily.
Cole Custer was on pole for the fog race here. Not going to have enough to get there this time. Spencer Gallagher with just under 30 seconds remaining in qualifying.
I'd have to call this pole by Ben Rhodes a bit of an upset, Phil.
I think so too.
And that's what I love about our truckers. You never know where the winner's going to come from.
Look at the guys lined up behind him. Kyle Busch and Johnny Sauter. Cameron Haley's been fast here for over a year. Kyle Larson right now up in the top 5.
And I think you got to put a check mark by William Byron again.
Absolutely.
7th position in qualifying. Strong truck throughout practice yesterday. He'll be fun to watch this afternoon.
John Hunter in 8th. Our runner-up here last fall.
But nobody's going to beat that young man. 19-year-old Ben Rhodes earns pole position at Martinsville. He'll start from the point later this afternoon. We'll hear from him when we come back.